A Knox County juvenile court judge ruled a Knoxville teenager should stand trial as an adult in the killing of an Austin East student. Deondre Davis was 16 when prosecutors say he murdered Stanley Freeman Jr.
He joins co-defendant 15-year-old Rashan Jordan in moving from juvenile court to adult court, perhaps to face trial. And 10 News reporter Vinay Simlat joins us to explain the history of this case and what may come next. Vinay?
John, in March of last year, District Attorney General Sharm Allen announced she had 2 teens in custody charged with first-degree murder. And then in November, Judge Tim Irwin ruled that Rashan Jordan and Deondre Davis probably committed 16-year-old Freeman's murder. Earlier this month, the judge transferred Jordan to adult court, and today he did the same for Davis.
More than a year after Stanley Freeman Jr. was murdered in Knoxville.
He was a stand-up kid, great student, loving kid.
A juvenile court judge ruled both teens accused in his murder can be tried as adults. Before any juvenile can transfer to adult courts, a judge has to rule they probably committed the crime, they're not mentally ill and committable to an institution, not just if they have a mental illness.
For example, an individual who has a mental health diagnosis such as post-traumatic stress disorder may not under the law qualify as being mentally ill.
And the community would benefit from them being disciplined. In November, Judge Irwin ruled on the first question. Today, he ruled on the last 2 after Davis's lawyer waived his right to a hearing. The teen's lawyer, John Hopt, says it's because he's 18.
We figured it'd be better just to go to criminal court and go as an adult.
The juvenile court system only has jurisdiction until a child turns 19. Now the case will go to a grand jury.
A grand jury will make a determination as to whether to issue a formal charge.
Lawyer Chloe Akers has years of experience in the juvenile court system.
The case will simply move forward through the criminal process as any other homicide-related case would.
As an 18-year-old facing decades in prison,
he's remaining optimistic and he understands what the situation is.
Deondre Davis's lawyer says he's going to fight.
He's willing to fight it all the way and hopes he gets a just outcome.
So if Davis and Jordan are indicted and found guilty of murder, they face 51 years in prison at a minimum. But there is a case pending in the Tennessee Supreme Court that would make juveniles convicted of murder eligible for parole after 25 years. We're awaiting that decision right now. John?
Vinay Simlat on the update. Thank you, Vinay.